you are enjoying these giant bedtime stories and want to follow along on the giant's adventures, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to like this story. Enjoy the meditation.
Tell me a giant story.
Okay, everybody, it's time to get comfortable in your beds. Let's count backwards from 10 and then begin our tale. About a time, Cupid's bow was broken. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One warm, sunny day, the four giant children, Luna, Bo, Apple Peach Banana, and Ernie, were heading out into the woods to play hide and seek when they heard a strange noise. Bo looked around. Did anybody else hear that noise? Apple Peach Banana said, I did. It sounded like it was coming from up there. As the four giant children looked up, Ernie accidentally stepped on something. I stepped on something and I didn't mean to, and it looks like it was important, Bo said. That looks like a teeny tiny bow and arrow. A voice seemed to come from above them. Hey, don't touch that. It's extremely important. Luna looked up and saw a cute little cherub sitting in the tree. She nudged Bo with her elbow. Hey, Bo, look up. There's a cute little cherub sitting up there. Bo looked up and asked, Who are you and what are you doing up there? The little cherub looked down. My name is Cupid, and I'm not up on this tree on purpose. Can you hand me my bow? Ernie guiltily bent down, picking up the bow he had broken. Showing it to Cupid, he said, We heard a noise and I was looking up and I didn't see your bow and I stepped on it and, well, it's kind of broken. My bow is broken? Oh, I'm having the worst day. First, I woke up late. I'm having a really bad hair day, and then I was flying up in the sky when a group of seagulls flew by, not looking where they were going. One of them knocked me in the face with their wings, and I tumbled. I got thrown off my course, and I fell through the trees, and my bow fell on the ground, and now my bow is broken. I can't do any of my work without that bow. Cupid spun himself around the tree branch and landed on the ground. Swiftly grabbed his broken bow from Ernie's hand and stared at it. How am I ever gonna get this fixed? Luna offered. Maybe we could help get it fixed. It's kind of our fault that it's broken. That would be great if you could help. The problem is, this bow is not an ordinary bow. It's made out of candy tree and unicorn mane hair. You see, this is not an ordinary bow. It's a magic bow. It makes people fall in love. That is why it requires the magic from the unicorn mane, and it requires the sweetness from the candy tree wood. Luna reassured Cupid. If anyone was to break your bow, it's probably a good thing it was us, because we know where there's a candy tree and we also know a unicorn personally, and we've helped her, so I don't think she'll have any problems helping us. Cupid looked way up at the giants and said, So, you think you can help me? Apple Peach Banana said, I know we can. Come on, follow us to the candy tree. It's just right over here. The giants led the way as Cupid flew behind them. Looking at the tree, Bo said, "So, what branch do you think would be best for your bow?" Cupid took his time looking at all the branches. To do this, he was bending branches, he was flicking branches, he was smelling branches, and he was tasting branches. When he found the perfect branch, he tried to take it off the tree. He was trying to bend it this way and that. He was getting so frustrated, he was stomping on it. "Ugh, this tree won't give me its branches! This will never work!" Bo was very calm. Cupid, do you mind if I try?" Cupid looked at Bo. "Fine, if you must." He was not having a very good day, and it seemed to him it wouldn't get better. Bo took a shot at getting the branch off the tree. But those branches would not budge. For some reason, the candy tree wouldn't give up its branches. As Bo did this, there was candy falling on the ground everywhere. Ernie, Luna, and Apple Peach Banana only picked 3 pieces of candy each, even though they were tempted to grab more. They had experience with the candy tree before, and it made them sick to eat too much. "Ugh, I can't get this branch off," Bo said. Bo was one of the strongest giant kids around, and even he couldn't take the branch off the tree. "I bet the sap in the tree is really gooey from all the sugar it takes to grow the candy fruit," Luna thought. "What we need is a saw to saw the tree branch off." The 4 giant kids stampeded home, came back with a saw. It was a 2-person saw, so Luna stood on one end and Bo on the other, and they sawed away. It didn't even put a dent in the tree branch. "It's no use. This bow is unfixable. I knew this was a bad day right from when I woke up." "It sounds like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed," Apple Peach Banana said. "I guess I did," Cupid responded. "I have a good idea," Luna announced. "We have to get unicorn hair anyway, right?" "I know that's going to be hard too," Cupid said. Now, Cupid, I have an idea. Our unicorn friend that we know used to have a horn that melted everything it touched. I'm sure she can still make that magic work. We just have to get her and ask her to come to the candy tree with us, and she'll melt off that branch, and then you'll have the unicorn mane hair, and you'll have the candy tree branch. No problem. Well, that might work. Okay.
Follow me to the unicorn,
Apple Peach Banana said, skipping away to the giant's home up on the mountain. Followed by Cupid, Bo, Luna, and Ernie. Apple Peach Banana skipped all the way through the door of their house into the playroom to get a puzzle with a unicorn on it. This puzzle is where our friend Shimmer the unicorn lives. All we have to do is put it together, and when it's complete, we get to go see her. Are you sure this is gonna work? This doesn't sound like it's gonna work. Cupid, I'm sure this will work. We've done it before. Luna was trying to reassure Cupid. And Shimmer is so nice, I'm sure she will help us. Once, a long time ago, Shimmer was not a nice unicorn. She would pick on the other creatures of her land. Until one day, a fairy got really upset with Shimmer and cursed her horn to only melt things. That's how I know she has the magic to melt the tree branch. Cupid asked.
How do you know she's not going to melt us this time?
Luna responded. Well, we helped her fix that problem, so now she can use her horn for any kind of magic she wants, as long as it's not used for tricking creatures.
Oh, all right. Let's hurry up and get this puzzle done with so I can get my bow fixed already.
Apple Peach Banana put Cupid's hand in her hand and looked him in the eye. Why are you so grumpy, Cupid? She asked.
Well, I'm not meaning to be grumpy. I'm just having a really bad day.
Apple Peach Banana said, Oh, I know you are having a bad day. We're trying to help you. Meanwhile, Luna and Bo were puzzle masters, and they had the whole puzzle done. Luna said, Quick, everyone, grab hands and stand around the puzzle. The 4 giant children all held hands around the puzzle. When the puzzle began to spin, or was it them spinning? That was it. They were inside the puzzle again. Shimmer was standing right in front of them. Hello, Luna and Bo and Apple Peach Banana. Who did you bring? Luna said, This is my brother Ernie, and this is Cupid. We met him today. Unfortunately, Ernie accidentally stepped on his bow and broke it, and Cupid needs it to help people fall in love. We need your help. Shimmer asked, Okay, well, how can I help you? Bo explained to Shimmer.
Well, we need to get a branch from the candy tree, and it's not budging. I've tried to break it, and we tried to saw it, and it's just not coming off the tree. We thought maybe since your horn used to melt things, we could use your horn to melt the tree branch off, and then we can give it to Cupid. Oh, and one other thing. Cupid also needs some of your mane hair for his bow.
Oh, sure. I can do all of that. No problem. Let's get going. Shimmer then used her unicorn magic to put them back in the giant's home. All right, take me to the candy tree, Shimmer said. The 6 of them marched down to the candy tree, where Cupid showed Shimmer the perfect branch to make his Cupid bow out of. Shimmer got the magic in her horn, touched it on the tree branch where it began to sizzle before falling to the ground. Bo said,
Something smells like roasted marshmallows.
Luna said, I think it's from the tree branch. I think when Shimmer touched her melting horn to the tree branch, it must have released some sugars, and now it smells like marshmallows.
Thanks for that,
Cupid said.
Now all I need is just a few of your mane hairs before I'm on my way.
Shimmer nodded her head. Luna told Ernie, Ernie, will you do the honors since you're the one that broke the bowl by accident? Ernie was so excited. Yes, I will do it. I promise I'll try not to hurt you too bad, he told Shimmer. Ernie had never been this close to a unicorn before. He was so excited to touch it. He couldn't believe he got to do that. He gently walked over to Shimmer, pet her on the neck, found the perfect long mane hairs, plucked them, and handed them to Cupid. As Cupid grabbed the hairs with his hand, those hairs began to glow.
This is a good sign, Cupid said. This means there really is magic in it. Here, I'm gonna put the bow together.
Luna, Bo, Apple Peach Banana, and Ernie watched Cupid in awe as he bent, wiggled, and tied his bow together.
That should do it,
Cupid said. Really real? Apple Peach Banana asked. That's all? It's gonna work now?
Well, let me see. Let me get out my list. It says here I'm supposed to find a Liam Lemur and a Susie Kitty.
Luna looked at Bo. Bo looked at Apple Peach Banana. Apple Peach Banana looked at Ernie, and Ernie looked back at Luna, and they burst out laughing.
What? Why is that funny?
Cupid asked. He was not having his best day ever and was in no mood for jokes. Luna explained, That's our cat, Liam Lemur, and he's the grumpiest cat in the world. I can't imagine him having a girlfriend. Cupid said,
Well, I guess this is as good a test as ever to find out if this bow actually works.
Then off he flew, away to finish his job for the day. Apple Peach Banana said, Poor Cupid. Luna said, Yeah, poor Cupid. I hope his bow is fine. Shimmer said, That's my cue. I have to go back to my land now. I might be needed for the creatures there. Shimmer disappeared in a cloud of smoke and a bright light. That evening, after dinner, the 4 giant children were sitting around. In walked Liam Lemur. He seemed a lot more relaxed. He even jumped on Apple Peach Banana's lap and began to purr. That's unusual, Luna said. Liam Lemur is not known for jumping on people's laps and purring. Bo said, I think Cupid's bow works again, and he got Liam Lemur with an arrow. Ernie was very happy to hear this news. He was worried that he may have broken Cupid's bow forever. But if he was able to get Liam Lemur with the arrow, that meant Cupid could keep being Cupid. Knowing that, Ernie was able to fall asleep easily that night. He dreamt a dream of Cupid, bows and arrows and unicorns. The end. Good night, Giants.